Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with a GTA 4 bus tour video. We're going to be touring the entire map starting in Star Junction. I'm right here, right by Star Junction down the road, right by Middle Park, and I figured we'll start here and end here. A little bit different than my other tour videos. If you missed them, I did them for GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and I have some 5 bus videos as well. 4 is the only one not done, so here we go. I'm going to hop into the bus and quickly show you guys what I'm thinking via the map, give you a rough idea. I have not driven this route or anything like that, so we're going to kind of we're going to follow the traffic rules in a sense of I won't go down one-way streets unless I absolutely have to save time. We'll try and follow the navigation, but we'll also deviate from the navigation. My goal is to head down through what we call Star Junction, aka Times Square. We'll get down to here, and my plan is to cross over into around Hove Beach, which is where you start the game. It's where you first start living. It's where the Roman's taxis are right over here, I think, right at this corner somewhere. Maybe I think it's right here. And basically, we'll head down. We'll see Firefly Island. We'll drive up through this region, Beechwood City, etc., over to Francis International Airport. We'll travel around here, passing through Meadows Park. You'll definitely recognize it due to Men in Black, the movie. We'll have East Island City. Then I figured we'll go through Charge Island, which will allow us to go up into Bohan and the Boulevard and so forth. From here, might head over into Northwood, East Holland, and then we'll cross over into West Dyke, Leftwood, Alderney City, the fake Jersey City, Bircham, Actor, Tudor, and kind of just loop around here. We'll also get up on this crazy highway that's raised up and wraps, through the southern half of the island. From there, we're going to come back into the main area where we're going to go around east and west of Middle Park and through Middle Park's Central Road. From there, we'll probably head past through here again and go from there. So that is the deal. Let's go get started. I might as well go ahead and maybe drive a little bit further down south before crossing the bridge as well, just on the basis that we can cover the southern side of the fake Manhattan as it is with Little Italy and so forth. Yeah, we're going to kind of wing this as we go, guys, but let's get started. Welcome to Star Junction. Here we got a red light. Just taking a look around, you guys can see this is the fake Times Square in every way. Just trying to wing around, give you guys a perspective of the area. I think we're supposed to make a right there. We're in the wrong lane. It's all cool. These people are just driving reckless around here. Here we are in the central portion of Star Junction. If you're hungry, there's a burger shop. You can see how the ball sack stocks are doing. All that good stuff. What is that on the right? The TV spinning disc right there. I'm taking my time through here because this is one of the main hubs. People are like going through red lights and stopping at green lights. I'm kind of confused what's going on in this part of town, but geez, man, what are you doing? These people are reckless. All right, just like real life, chaos in the streets of people just driving wildly. People be honking at me right now, raging. But that's Star Junction, guys. We'll come back through, and maybe what I'll do on the next run is try to stick to the other side. I'm not going to follow every stop sign, stoplight, stuff like that. I did that partially during my Watch Dogs 2 tour video, our most popular on the channel. But due to time, I just don't see a point in doing so. You guys can see back there, we're heading out Star Junction. We'll be back to it, so you'll get a second chance to see it in this tour video I'm making. Next, what I'm actually going to do is just show you guys real quick. Initially, our plan was to jump right over here. We're going to go right and wrap around this bottom portion here. This way we can knock out the Exchange, which is the fake Wall Street, Castle Garden City, Chinatown, and so forth right now. And then we'll cross over to here where we'll begin wrapping around the rest of the map. We'll tackle the north side of this island at the end, or not the end, but the middle of the tour when we cross back over to Alderney City. So I'm going to go right on one of these streets here. Just do not enter. Burn the red light. Let's figure out take the main street right here. On the left you have Chinatown. That's apparently closed. I think on the next light we'll be able to turn right. There's the Get a Life building. Watch out, taxi. I think I bumped him. That's what we get. So I'm just bringing you up. Here's one of the parks as well. One of the small parks. Just like real New York City, you'll have the small parks sprinkled out here and there. What I'm doing right now is going over this way, so we can get on this road right here. Probably be back on this road later on the north side, but for now we're going to wrap around the bottom of the island. So to our left is the Exchange. It's literally just office buildings, fancy office buildings. It's where, you know, Wall Street would be and so forth. Over here we have the Castle Tunnel and the Exchange. Castle GDS. The tunnel's pretty cool, but for the fact of being able to see the city, I'm gonna stay out of it. All it does is wrap you around and take it to the bottom of the island. These people are just like slamming the brakes on me, so I'm gonna go in the first person so I can see what's going on a little bit better as we wrap around this turn. Oh dang, you have a pretty nice view out the, you know, my head's like sticking out the windshield at this point, but pretty nice view of these buildings right here. Better than I can give you in third person, so. They actually look pretty cool. Cylindrical design. On our left you can see there's a crosswalk. Basically on the south side here. Everyone's burning the red light, so we might as well do upper left. There's a Get a Life building, the street we were just on. Since we're stuck at a light, to show you guys real quick. This is where we made it to, so we kind of went around. We cannot see the Statue of Liberty from over here, unless we get out of the car and go down to like the pier or something. So we're just gonna, you know, bypass it for right now. Over to our right, there's nothing else really exciting to see, so I'm gonna deviate from going over there. What I won't deviate from is changing our path a little bit. So down here is where you would see the helicopter tours. Looking to cross over. It would be right to our right, I'm pretty sure, out there on that dock right there. And this is also one of the major highways. That's why I deviated a little bit. We're going to go up here and get off, but there's Pier 45, by the way. Shops and restaurants. But right here is the bridge that we're about to cross, and I just wanted to come take a quick look underneath it. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. It's the, I think it's a fake Brooklyn Bridge, right? So, did a pretty good job with it. We're about to go cross it. Just, we gotta hop off right here, I think. But that is the main expressway that goes up on the east side of Manhattan, for those who don't know. So I just wanted to give it, you know, a quick look. Again, first person, so I can see what's going on better. I'm actually going to take 1 second here, guys, and just so I can give you the official name of the road that we were just on. FDR Drive. FDR Drive. Exactly what I thought. Just wanted to verify, but it was FDR Drive. In the real world, it would be jam-packed. You would be lucky to get through there without hitting some form of traffic somewhere along the way, in my experience. But it's an awesome highway. It allows you to easily run from, you know, Battery Park and Wall Street all the way up to Central Park. So here we go. There's Chinatown back there, by the way, guys. Just to point it out. Let's make an illegal reverse real quick. Ow. That was a little bit violent. But I just wanted to show you guys this is what it looks like. That is a one-way street. I know that there's some really cool streets tucked back in there. I don't know exactly where it is. But see this street right here? This will give you a good idea of what the area is like around here. It's pretty cool. It's basically a small Chinatown in the game. They're in a lot of cities. I have one in my city, not too far from me actually. Tons of food and stores over there. So here we go, moving across one of the most well-known bridges in the country, in the real country, and obviously they brought it into the game. It's pretty damn cool. There goes a helicopter apparently. I'm staying in first person for the bridge crossing. It gives you a better perspective of what it's like to actually go on a tour where it crosses the bridge. So this is what you would see. These pillars are pretty damn awesome. Can't imagine what they weigh, but as long as they don't fall on you, you're good. So we're officially crossing over. And we're entering the neighborhood where we initially start the game, which is pretty much a fake Brooklyn region. Turn on my high beams. I don't think we need them. We're probably going to go through multiple times a day during this tour, night and day, so just keep that in mind. The back of the bus got smashed. I didn't realize. As long as everyone on board's okay. Yeah. That's all that matters. So here we are. Down to our left is the amusement area, but we're about to get there in a moment once we make our way over there. What I want to show you is this island now. We're going to kind of hop all over this island. We'll come back to the middle island later on, but yeah, here's this first stores you go to. There's the diner. Diner, 69th Street Diner, of course, the 69th Street. Here's your first house that gets, spoiler alert, burned down. The game's been out for over 10 years. I don't think it's a spoiler anymore. I'll show you Roman's taxi location and stuff like that as well. I want to go back and show you guys the piers and all, but if I go down here, you get a great view of the skyline in the game and the bridge we just crossed. It's a little bit, looks like it's about to rain, unfortunately, on our tour, but yeah, just like real life. I was in Miami and on the top of an open double-decker bus driving on the highway while it was pouring, so that was one hell of an experience. Luckily they were getting out ponchos, I think they're called. Throw them on top of your clothes, keeps you from getting wet. Even though it didn't really save the day, I was still soaked. But it was one hell of a tour. Either way, there's the city. I just want to swing around this way. Show you Romans. And here is the broker Navy Yard. So I'm also going to quickly dive down in here and we'll turn around, come back, and go back through the bottom area. But this is nothing spectacular. It's kind of like the industrial portion of this side of town. There's Brucey's Autos. That's like the primary thing to come see here. You'll do a lot of missions for him in your playthrough. Yeah, like I said, nothing too exciting going on around these parts. I think we'll just like go around the block and head back out of here. Note you got this giant wall here. It's pretty cool. If you look at it. Because we're, below the city level down here. Get left. Alright, so we're going to head back down to the fake Coney Island now. Bus is pretty smashed and we're not even like a third through the bus tour yet. we see another one, we might need to make an exchange. There's Roman's taxi shop. So we're going to head back over to the fake Coney Island now, and I can showcase that. I think I can drive up on the boardwalk, so get a little bit more close and personal for that one. So this would be south of Brooklyn right now. I'm so sitting in traffic and spending an extra 30 minutes trying to do this tour video. We're going to just go up on the curb and see if we can get up on the boardwalk around here. I think we can turn on the boardwalk right here. So we're going to hop on the boardwalk. Obviously this wouldn't be allowed. This is the fake Coney Island. None of it's operational. And it's way closer to downtown than it is in real life, as it's quite a journey in real life, like 45 minutes or something, I swore, when I checked one time. Because I wanted to visit when I was in Manhattan. Wasn't worth it. Here is the amusement park. What was that, the Corpse Ride? It's the Corpse. Is that a knockoff of the Corpse Bride? I think the Corpse Bride came out after the ride. I don't know. Campbell's World of Stuff. Some Firefly Island barbecue. It's also where you come, guys, to go bowling if you want to go bowling in the game. I don't know what the hell we just hit, but we definitely. In the back corner. Oh, did we hit a sign and then the sign stopped the whole bus? Jesus. Over here you have some other rides. It's called Funland, apparently. There's the Screamer roller coaster right there, and a mini golf course. Yep, these signs are unbreakable. That's crazy. Good luck with a sign stopping a bus. It actually looks like a pretty sweet little course in there. And the Screamer looks pretty awesome. I wish we could ride it. Unfortunately, it's non-functional. Lastly, we have the bowling memory lanes. Take a trip down memory lane. Good song, by the way. Moving on. Can we even get out of here? Oh, yeah, we can. People, I'm not trying to run you over. We're in the middle of a tour video. You're welcome to hop on board, but we need to go. We need to venture into this private community so we can continue on with the tour. So, even though it's a tight little residential street, there's some nice mansions back here. Worth venturing back here now real quick. We're going to kind of just hop around as I see fit. This is all, like, I didn't well plan this out. We're just kind of making a tour video, just hopping about, guys, so just bear with me. But here's all the mansions. You actually do missions right down here at this big mansion on the end. Imagine having that house. Now that's the life. You're in the city, you have your own house like that. I mean, he's not really close to the city. It would take a while to get downtown, that's for sure. Especially in the real world where traffic is way worse than GTA 4 could ever portray to us. But these are a bunch of side streets, so I'm going to take a look real quick, show you guys. If you've been with the tour so far, we started all the way back here. We drove down here, kind of wrapped around here, went around like this, went up like this, came back around and hopped over here. Then we kind of went all around this region now, up into here actually, all the way up into there, and so forth. Like right around here, I think, is where we turned around. And now we're going to go here, we're going to come back out, and we're actually going to head up through this region here. Head over to the airport, wrapping ourselves up to Meadows Park and through the neighborhoods around there, and eventually back onto this bridge to Charge Island, where we'll head up to Bohan, back through the north point of the central island and over to Alderney City. So this tour video is far from done. I think my San Andreas tour video was an hour and like 15 minutes. I think same with my GTA 3 and Vice City. I think they're all about an hour, so I'm going to suspect at an hour we should be pretty far into the tour video. I'm not gonna lie, some of the neighborhoods are kind of repetitive in a sense, like they'll have similar apartment buildings, they'll have, you know, row homes, stuff like that. So I don't want to waste too much time for you guys on just, you know, going up and down every little street. I want to kind of showcase the main neighborhoods, what really sticks out on this tour video. If I really wanted to drive every street, you know, we could spend 3 hours driving every block of the dang game. But here we are on the little coastal highway. I'm using this to wrap around because we were just all in that region to the left. Trust me, you're not missing out on much. As you guys can see, it's literally the same stuff. But what I will do is I'll deviate into the neighborhood just to give you a sense of what it's like back in here. Here we go, we're getting toward this nice little street right here. But looking left and right. Obviously, I'm not on the road. Shh, nobody needs to know. I didn't break the law. But here we are. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to spend too much time digging around in here. It kind of just reminds me of where we were at Roman's, or Nico's first house that he stayed at. His first, well, I guess you call it apartment. It's not a house. I mean, if you guys need, we can always stop the bus tour for some XXX DVDs or mags. Just, you know, pull the string on the side of the the bus, that little handle, stop that, you know, signals you want to get off. So I'm just working my way back to the coast. Yeah, we're gonna space ghost coast to coast.
Say again, you're breaking up. Move your ass.
Yeah, guys, down there is a highway, so trust me, you're not missing much by me not going down on there. As you guys can see, you can see right here. If I just pull up on the side illegally real quick. That's why I warned you guys, we're not gonna. Some videos I take a little bit more serious than others. I won't like pull illegal maneuvers on some, like our Watch Dogs 2 tour video. People love the idea of me following traffic rules. I broke it on the highway to save time. We would, you know, go full gas. But this gives you a great view of the area. You can see where we just came from. You can see the separation line, which is like the highway line. And it separates us from the next neighborhood over. Just to show you guys, over here we're in like, we were just through Shotler, South Slopes. And this highway separates us from Meadow Hills, Willis, Meadows Park. So it's basically a divider for neighborhoods. I would consider this more like Queens up in here, in my view. This is like Brooklyn, going all the way out here is like Queens, because here's the fake JFK, which is the main airport out in New York City. And then up here you have the industrial and Bohan and so forth. Over here it would be Harlem, stuff like that. So just pointing some neighborhoods out that people might be aware of existing. If you're here in New York, you know it's heavily influenced by neighborhoods, you know, and it's pretty cool. Each neighborhood has its own thing going on, and for me, I love going to New York. You know, tons of food, tons of things to see, things to do. But we're gonna just kind of, let's go to the airport. We're already here, literally. So if we hop off here, welcome to the fake JFK. Yes, unrealistically, you go from Brooklyn to JFK in like 5 minutes. I think it took me an hour from Brooklyn to JFK last time I tried to go. I had to pick up Electrovolts from a trip, and she got an airplane there. I think from my house, it was like 2.5, 3 hours each way, and then on top of that, at least an hour just once you reach near Manhattan to get over to JFK. It was crazy. So much traffic. But here we are. Nothing like the real thing, in a sense of the real thing's absolutely massive and ridiculous for those who have seen it. They have many different parking garages. In this game, they have like one parking garage, I think. There's nothing really to see here. I mean, it's an airport. So we're just going to kind of move on. But I just wanted to pass through so you guys can see, you know, they got the Fly US. So like the fake US Airlines or something. Appreciate the likes, by the way, and if you're watching live, I'm basically doing a tour video of the map while we're live. So if you post in chat, I will try to respond soon. But I'm trying to stay focused because we have a lot to cover. So my goal now is to take you guys to what you may recognize from Men in Black, the movie. It's at the end of the movie. No spoiler alert. The movie is so long. I just gotta stop saying spoiler alert for a game that's over 10 years old and a movie that I think is also over 10 years old. These are the UFOs, the fake looking UFOs that the crazy alien tries to climb to take off to go home, and they blast them and stuff. That's where we're going now. From there, we'll venture down into Meadow Hills a little bit and through here, and then we'll cross over. We'll hop off at Charge Island so we can at least show you guys what Charge Island is, basically industrial. But then we'll head up through Bohan and head over through here, continuing onto this island, which this island should be pretty straightforward. Alderney City is like the most important part of it, just the downtown region. And then we'll come back through what is the most important part of the entire map, like Middle Park and the fake Times Square Star Junction. I'm going to try setting some markers, though, to keep us kind of, in line. Welcome to Liberty City, where the laws are strictly enforced. Actually, you guys are probably the most lenient GTA cops to date, so, I appreciate that, if anything. Tired of a GTA 5, I, go jaywalking and get blasted with a shotgun. In this game, you, blast someone with a shotgun and they don't even shoot you. They'll try to arrest you. They shoot you if you get close enough to get, have to stop with your hands up and decide if you're going to flee or not. But if you don't get into that, you're good to go, so. I definitely like the policing in this game more than I like it in the other GTAs. San Andreas was probably the most lenient, though. I'd pull a cop out of his own car, throw him on the ground, get in, and he would throw me back on the ground and drive away. No F's given. There's nothing to see here, by the way, guys. We're in the middle of nowhere. By the highway and by the fake JFK, Francis International. So let's continue on. Trying to hit the main sites for this tour video. If you guys haven't seen it though, I think I just posted the San Andreas tour video a bit back, and our #1 channel video on this channel entirely is the Watch Dogs 2 tour video, which my commentary was kind of crap, but we came a long way. It's been 2-3 years or whatever it's been, so what do you expect? Always working to improve, but guess where we're at? We made it. Wish I could give you guys, let me see. First person seems to give us a better view. Yep, here we go. That's looking pretty cool. In the background, you guys can see the saucers. I want to get over there, nice and close up. Obviously, I don't think you can drive in here in real life, but maybe I'm wrong. My guess is it would be walking only. I've never been. I've been to New York City so many times, and I've seen 90% of the sites, guys. Maybe I haven't been to every museum, but I've seen all the main attractions, all of them. I've walked the Statue of Liberty up to the top. I've been to Times Square, Broadway shows. I've done it all. And this is one thing I have not done in the real world, which is on my list next time I go. It's a little bit out of the way, but to me, it's almost worth getting a taxi and going out to it. Just because, the fact that it was a Men in Black and all that stuff. Great movie. This is pretty much it. God, was it so bumpy back here? Are we hitting something? I think we hit the curb. But, yeah, that's it for this. Not much else to show you guys here. Apparently it's raining, I think, right now. If I'm not mistaken. Or the windshield. Look at that. The windshield's dirty or something. You guys see that? It's like dust on the wind. Yeah, I think I'm seeing windshield, grime right there. Didn't even notice that this entire time. From there, I kind of just want to head around. We're going to eventually make it our goal to get on this highway here. But I'm going to do it by deviating. We're not going to take the game's recommended path of the highway. We're going to head south. I think I'm going to cross through this park right here. And head back over here, because a lot of this area is similar, in a sense. So you can see up here the neighborhood style has changed pretty drastically. You go from more hardcore row home city life to a more suburban city life. This ain't the suburbs, but it's also not, to me, what the major city would be like. This is more of a small town vibe out here. More land at the house, more lawn, etc., etc. You get the idea. But it's also, this would be much further than the city than the game shows you guys. It would be way out yonder. So, but yeah, here's this park right here. The reason I wanted to come to this park, though, is, let's continue down here real quick. Might as well not show from there. Right here. Here's the globe. I think Dang trees are up in the way. Roman's giving me thumbs downs for some reason. He knows I'm out here doing the tour without him, so he's like, man, I'm sorry if I hit that person, but we're looking at the globe. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't like get you guys a good angle. The dang trees are in the way, but. Ah! Here you go. Trying to make a motion. Give you guys a better perspective of what it's like over here. So we're going to go ahead and head out of here. I gave you guys a nice enough view. Oops. And Nico's not wrong. She should have got out of the way. She dove under the front bumper. Now the cops are after us, but you can see we're over in this neighborhood if you haven't seen it before. You'll do some missions for Packy over here and so forth. Now, unfortunately, while we're in a tour video, we're being chased because that lady jumped in front of our bumper. And unfortunately, in this game, we can't show them the video proof that it wasn't our fault. So we're gonna just kind of zoom out of here and try and get away if we can. In the process, I'm gonna extend our trip a little bit up into here, trying to avoid them. Instead of jumping on, if we go across the bridge now where I want to go, all that's gonna happen is they're basically gonna follow us across, and there's going to be cops waiting on that highway for us, so it'd be worthless to go up there and pretend we got a chance to get away. So just show you guys real quick. We'll go around up here real fast and then go where we want to go. It's down here is another good skyline view, so why not include it. It's also a major park right here, so it wasn't the worst thing. So here's the view, guys, from over here. You get a pretty massive skyline view. It's kind of bright out, so the skyline looks kind of not the best. But straight ahead's the bridge we're actually going to take to get over there. So over here's the park on the left. And that is that. So let's continue on. I'd say island number 1 is pretty much complete, guys. I mean, down to our right, you can see down there. That's right down there is where we just were, where we went up to like here and made this U-turn. It's an extra like few weird curvy blocks of the same thing, so you're not missing out on anything if I don't go down there. As you can tell from the building to our right, it's just like it looks like poorly maintained industrial region. So no need. You can see this is more of a, also this is kind of, it's not industrial, but it's like mechanical, in my view. A lot of shops up here. Especially back on that street, there were so many garages to get work done. There's a Pibwazzer commercial. Still in GTA 5 if you haven't played. Otherwise, let's go ahead and make our journey out of here. So I think we pretty much covered everything that I had interest in covering around this part of town. Just trying to think if there's anything I missed that I would care to show you guys. But I don't think anything else up in this region. There's nice little cobblestone streets back there somewhere, but honestly, I wouldn't go out of my way to drive through them. I forget exactly where they're at. It should be like right around here or something. But either way, it's just more townhomes and so forth, from my knowledge. So we're gonna move on. Over here, you can see as we come across this bridge, amazing view of downtown Liberty City. So different from the first game, guys. For those who played it, so different. The first game they had like a bridge or a tunnel. This game you have multiple ways to get over, like 3 or 4 I think. We're going to hop off here and then we're going to get back on. Just to show you guys this island, it shouldn't take long to circle it real quick. There's nothing really here, so we can kind of just zoom. As I said before, it's kind of like an industrial little island here. taking shortcuts because I'm just trying to save us some time. You see there's like a soccer field.
Would you please move?
But here's why I call it industrial. Like, it's like an oil refinery. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a marker real quick for Bohan. Just because I'm curious how the game thinks I should go about it. No, we do go up this one. Well, the GPS wants me to kind of go this way, so I'll show you guys this real quick since we kind of just went through the tree portion. But this is what's back here. Fixing my headset real quick. But nothing too exciting back here. So what we'll do is we'll head up here and see if we can make a quick UE. I think it's a one-way street. Oh, well. I just don't want to circle around the same part of the island, guys. Alright, you're going too slow, sir. I'm on a tour video right now, trying to tour the map. I said at the beginning I was going to try to avoid going down one-way streets unless we had to for time. Here is exactly one, that we had to do for time. I wasn't going to drive around the whole island the second time. This is probably one of the more boring parts of our tour of the map. Now we got to get up, make a U-turn, and then we'll head up to Bohan. We also got to pay the toll. Once we go through Bohan, we're going to head back through the northern side of the central island, which will take us over to Alderney City, the westernmost island, and we'll go from there. Will I get cops on me for crossing this barrier? I guess you don't got to pay if you cross the middle barrier, so let's go. No need to go through there. We literally were right there. We just avoided the tolls pretty much by doing that. Good to know. I never knew. It's such a hassle to avoid the toll. I'd rather just burn the toll and run from the cops for a minute. But yeah, we're heading up into Bohan. So we're coming up here to kind of circle around the area. Just to show you guys the area, I'm going to get rid of my marker. We're going to go ahead, make a right, and kind of just like wrap up all through here. Through the different parts of the neighborhood and go from there. I guess we could drive past my house. I just don't know. It's nothing really special. I'd much rather just show you guys the neighborhoods. The only thing that's special about my house are the cars out front. So over here, just more auto mechanic shops, industrial. So nothing too exciting to see. Stop honking at me. We got a TGS Tours license plate. I mean, the least you do is not honk at us. This tour takes you through the good and the bad. So now we're down in probably more unfortunate part of town, on the line of the industrial area. Over here, you have these type of buildings which you can find on other islands as well, such as Harlem and the fake Queens. Not sure if they're called projects here or not. Like this is what they're representing, but I have a feeling that's kind of how they're depicted. To show you guys where I'm at, we're right here. So there's also this back in here. I'm actually probably gonna back up and cross through there. Just because I just realized there's no other way. I don't know this. This is like the one neighborhood in the map that you like rarely ever go to. Like rarely you'll ever go up here. Maybe once or twice for a mission at most. So you won't spend much time up here, so you probably won't learn this area very well. I just wanted to make sure we included it in the tour as well. Kind of circle around here. Over here is the, is that the club? Yep, the triangle's right here. Or one of the triangles. Nope, it's the triangle. I wasn't sure for a second. Triangle Club if you're looking to go see some live shows. Yeah, there's people out there with VR walkthroughs of the Vanilla Unicorn, if you know what that is. So, you could just go watch that instead or something. Actually got in trouble. We didn't get in trouble, but one of our streams, someone must have flagged it and the automated system didn't like it. because we went into the Vanilla Unicorn for like 5 minutes in like a 2-hour stream, and it actually took our video down, which is pretty stupid, because then I looked it up to see, is this not allowed, and there's videos with 4 million views with VR walking around the Vanilla Unicorn, going in the back room, where they show a lot more than just a dance. So it's just like, come on, man. We've also been in the Triangle a few times as part of the story. Like, it's part of the actual story. You have to go there and you meet people there. You have mission intros there, so stuff like that. But up here is this part. We're gonna go ahead and hop on this highway. We're 40 minutes into the tour. We should be done like 50%, so we probably got a bit more time to go. I'm at the decline Carmen. Sorry, Carmen. It's Nico's current girl. She just made me crash, man. You calling me in my tour? I just sent that person out the windshield. The cop's right there. I mean, jeez. She actually lives right here on this street, I think, to our left. Right up there. She doesn't know I'm on a tour, though, unfortunately, so I'm going to leave. So here we are going into like Bohan and so forth. You guys will see what I'm saying, though, that a lot of neighborhoods are just literally just city. City, city, more city. So just give me some pity. But I'm just messing around. Just had to find something that rhymed with it, but well, there's other things that rhyme with it, but we'll keep it reasonable. Let's go this way. To my left is my house. You can see down there with the 2 cars. There's really not much else to see around this part of town, so we're gonna head out. If you enjoyed this video so far, definitely would appreciate if you like and subscribe. If you're watching live, whether you watch it live or you watch the video that releases of this. So I record these videos while I'm live on my streams. Either way, a like would be appreciated. And if you're new, please subscribe, help us out. Working our way up. We're just under 2K subs, so looking forward to hopefully expanding. At this point, we're going to go ahead and go left. There's nothing to see up north there. It's just, it's behind those towers and stuff. It's another park, pretty much. It's very similar to the park we just were at on the first island that we passed. So we're finally making over here. This will make us very close to 2/3 done once we go through this area up here. Just to show you guys, we're way up north. We're at the north end of town. So I'm just going to hop off and show you guys around here a little bit. Then we can move on to the 3rd island, which is the last one we got to do. Nothing to really see on the right. If you look behind me, you can see there's more buildings in the same pattern. The 3 buildings with the plus shape. And behind it's really just nothing back there. Just industrial and like looks like beat up land. So trust me, you're not missing out if I don't go there. More buildings like that to our left as well. Here's a Cluckin' Bell that's shut down. You actually find a stranger mission here. But this pretty much sums up what this area is like. Over here is a cooler part of town. You have the internet shop. You also have the subway system right here. And you can actually enter the subway to our left if you're